Well, I met Blake. I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film.
Got it.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Yeah. Look at the body language experts analyzing this right now. How quickly do you...
Don't touch me.
Do you block people ever?
No, I've muted some people. Now that it's a function on Twitter and Instagram, there's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah.
Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick, a Hollywood feud hidden in plain sight. On screen, they dazzled audiences, but behind the scenes, it was a whole different story. After years of speculation, Anna has finally confirmed what many fans long suspected. She's not a fan of Blake, not even a little bit. And now, with the Baldoni lawsuit casting a shadow over Blake's public image, old interviews are resurfacing. Fans are convinced Anna was dropping subtle hints about their rocky relationship all along. What once looked like effortless on-screen chemistry and a simple favor may have been fueled by real-life tension. From awkward press tour moments to shady remarks that didn't go unnoticed, their dynamic was far from friendly. When the cameras stopped rolling, insiders say things got even messier. Now, as the highly anticipated sequel to A Simple Favor enters production, drama is reportedly brewing once again. Word is, tension between Anna and Blake is hitting new highs. Sources cite bitter disputes over top billing, promo responsibilities, and the added pressure of Blake's ongoing legal woes. And here's the kicker. Some say Anna is using this moment to quietly distance herself from her former co-star, perhaps for good. Rewind to 2018, when Blake and Anna were golden duo after the film's success. But now, fans are rewatching old press interviews with a new lens, and what once seemed like harmless banter now reads very differently. In one particular clip, Blake talks about appreciating Anna's uplifting comments, sweet on the surface. But fans now believe the remark was dripping with passive aggression. Back then, it was brushed off. In hindsight, it feels loaded. So, what exactly did Blake say that has everyone convinced the feud was real all along? Let's break it down.
Well, I met Blake. I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film.
Got it.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Fans are convinced Blake was throwing subtle shade, and the way she said it makes it nearly impossible to ignore. Then, things took an even messier turn. In the same interview, Blake shifts the conversation to how she used to judge her own mother for being too confident. Now remember, this came right after she appeared to be praising Anna for being bolder than she is. According to fans, that wasn't nostalgia, it was a thinly veiled jab aimed straight at Anna, and it didn't end there. During the same press tour, Anna dropped a bombshell of her own. She casually admitted to muting Blake on Instagram.
Do you block people ever?
No, I've muted some people. Now that it's a function on Twitter and Instagram, there's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah.
Fans are convinced Blake was throwing subtle shade, and the way she said it makes it nearly impossible to ignore. Then, things took an even messier turn. In the same interview, Blake shifts the conversation to how she used to judge her own mother for being too confident. Now, remember, this came right after she appeared to be praising Anna for being bolder than she is. According to fans, that wasn't nostalgia, it was a thinly veiled jab aimed straight at Anna, and it didn't end there. During the same press tour, Anna dropped a bombshell of her own. She casually admitted to muting Blake on Instagram. Anna laughed it off. But with more details about Blake's alleged personality coming to light, fans are convinced she wasn't joking at all. Let's be real, that whole interview was a total train wreck. From start to finish, the energy was off. One fan even called it out directly, tweeting, "Why do I feel like Blake and Anna are trying way too hard to act like they get along? They sound fake." Another wasn't so gentle, labeling Blake the queen of mean girl energy. And if you thought the awkwardness ended on camera, think again. Behind the scenes, it was reportedly all-out war. On an episode of the Celebrity Memoir Book Club podcast, hosts Claire Parker and Ashley Hamilton dropped major TMI according to them. Someone who worked at Lionsgate during A Simple Favor's release slid into their DMs with a message that sent fans into a frenzy. "Hey, I saw your TikTok about Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. I worked at Lionsgate at the time, and I can confirm the rumors are true. They hated each other. The studio even had to step in and tell them to fake being friendly during the press tour because it was getting too obvious." So, what really went down between these two? And did their feud ever get resolved? Apparently not. Sources say Anna was fiercely competitive behind the scenes. She allegedly demanded more promotional visibility than Blake, even insisting that the A Simple Favor poster be photoshopped to ensure she looked just as prominent, if not more so. At one point, a producer reportedly confessed, "The tension was unbearable. We had to shoot around it." And based on what fans have since uncovered, that might be putting it lightly. Internet detectives recently unearthed another press interview that left viewers cringing. In the clip, Blake's expression said it all: cold, stiff, and visibly annoyed. One fan wrote, "Blake looks like she's 1 second away from swinging on Anna. It's all in the body language." Another chimed in. Anna stands her ground. She knows how to roast Blake and doesn't hold back. And the subtle digs, oh, they didn't stop there.
Sense of humor, and they also both make everyone that they're around better at what they do. Like, they're just, because you sink or swim, and it's true. You guys are both so good that people just like get on their A game.
She compliments me all the time in
know.
public and on
Who doesn't
TV.
love that?
Oh my God, that's the way to my heart. I'm a very selfish.
Another fan even pointed out Blake's dominance over interview couches, claiming it perfectly reflects the unbalanced dynamic between the two stars. But if that wasn't enough proof that their beef ran deep, let's talk about the now infamous BuzzFeed interview. When asked about the most difficult day on set, Blake shared a story that raised more than a few eyebrows. She recalled a time when she was allowed to arrive an hour and a half late due to working late the night before. Fair enough, until she dropped the twist. Anna didn't get the same courtesy. Blake casually admitted, "I came in and I was in hair and makeup and I was like, oh weird, where's Anna?" And they were like, "Oh, she's been ready for an hour. We didn't push her call time." Anna didn't even try to hide her frustration. With a biting comeback, she replied, "That was the day I decided I hate you." Looking back, it's clear she wasn't joking. At this point, there's little doubt that Anna and Blake's so-called friendship was nothing more than a Hollywood illusion. But just how deep does their rivalry go? Fans believe Anna may have subtly picked a side, and it's not Blake's. At the recent British Academy Film Awards, Anna took the stage to present Best Director. While her speech focused on praising directors for their leadership and the respect they deserve, many viewers felt the subtext was impossible to ignore. Why? Because Blake Lively has faced accusations for years of undermining directors, often demanding control over the final cut of her films. And guess who's at the center of the current drama? Director Justin Baldoni, the very man Blake is rumored to be feuding with now. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. One viewer nailed it when Anna said, "We all respect directors." The unspoken part was, except Blake Lively. Let's be real, Anna Kendrick is known for her razor-sharp wit. If she wanted to throw shade, she did it with precision. And the drama doesn't stop there. With Prime Video's highly anticipated sequel, Another Simple Favor, in production, the tension between Anna and Blake is reportedly reaching a boiling point. Multiple insiders claim the two are clashing over everything from top billing to the fact that Blake's legal controversy is casting a long dark shadow over the film's promotion. And to make matters worse, Blake isn't doing herself any favors. Instead of addressing the backlash or clarifying her position, she stayed completely silent. Meanwhile, sources say Anna is working hard behind the scenes to distance herself from the situation entirely. One insider shared, "The situation is beyond tense. There's a gigantic pink elephant in the room that no one's acknowledging." According to reports, the backlash to the film's early promo has been brutal. Some people are even boycotting the sequel altogether. And aside from their roles in the film, Anna and Blake have virtually nothing in common. They have a working relationship, nothing more, another source revealed. There's no real friendship, no personal bond. Now, executives are reportedly scrambling for a last-minute PR fix as Anna allegedly pushes to cut ties with Blake for good.
Blake Lively, after her biggest success, was just met with a lot of controversy, but now to make things worse, it's come out she feuded with Anna Kendrick. Blake Lively had one of the biggest hits of 2024 with It Ends With Us, which made $346 million on a budget of $25 million. The issue was Blake Lively didn't get along with her co-star, who's also the director of the movie, Justin Baldoni, and the two refused to do any press together. Blake Lively said that Baldoni didn't listen to any of her ideas and also got offended because he asked her weight. The only reason he asked her weight was because he has back issues and there was a scene he had to pick her up, and many who worked on set found Blake Lively was being annoying with the ideas. Now it's reported Blake Lively had another issue making the 2018 movie A Simple Favor, which was a success, making $98 million on a budget of $25 million, but she didn't get along with Anna Kendrick. It was reported they were both pretty immature, where Anna Kendrick demanded to show her cleavage in the poster to distract people from Blake Lively. And the two didn't have a good relationship on set, which is why they didn't do many interviews marketing the movie together. Now, strangely enough, after years of saying they wouldn't do a sequel together, they just announced they will be making a sequel to Simple Favor. Many are accusing Blake Lively of doing just to escape the Justin Baldoni complaints. Hey, it got fans a sequel, and with that, I'm Charles Prowl. Please subscribe to learn something.
Is this the end for Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively? Inside the explosive feud that could derail another simple favor, the question remains, will Anna Kendrick go through with it, or will Hollywood force her and Blake Lively to play nice one? Last time, let's get into it. Originally, the plan was for Anna and Blake to handle most of the film's promotional campaign together. That was the studio's request, and both stars initially agreed. But now, Anna might go solo, leaving Blake to deal with the storm on her own, though Anna remains committed to promoting another simple favor. Insiders say she wants absolutely nothing to do with the drama surrounding Blake. She's keeping her distance professionally and personally, with no interest in any collaboration beyond what her contract requires. In fact, sources say she's fully prepared to take on the entire press run alone, and it's easy to see why. Anna reportedly wants no part of the Blake versus Baldoni media circus. She knows that if she appears alongside Blake, every interview will turn into a legal Q&A, with reporters twisting questions into discussions about Blake's ongoing lawsuit against director Justin Baldoni. And Anna, she's not here for it. As for Blake, while she's contractually obligated to do some press, she allegedly has the flexibility to choose how much she participates beyond major events like South by Southwest. And if there's one thing we know about Blake Lively, it's that she plays by her own rules. But here's the kicker. Anna wasn't prepared for the backlash she faced just by being associated with the project. The moment the movie poster dropped, fans began calling for a boycott. Some even labeled Anna as collateral damage in Blake's controversy. One insider explained, Anna Kendrick is not used to being caught up in this kind of drama. The backlash on Instagram genuinely upset her, especially the comments saying people won't see the film because of Blake. And apparently, that was just the beginning. Behind the scenes, things have gotten ugly. Anna and Blake are reportedly feuding over top billing. Last time, Anna received top billing, so she naturally assumed it would be the same this time around. But Blake had other plans. She pushed hard through her reps to get her name above Anna's, and Anna was not having it. The back turned into weeks of tense negotiations until the studio stepped in and implemented a staggered billing solution. Anna's name appears first, but Blake's is positioned slightly higher, and to the right, an industry trick that signals equal billing. But let's be honest, neither of them was thrilled with the compromise. What really got fans talking, though, was what Blake did next. On the official poster, her name is positioned ever so slightly higher than Anna's, a subtle but calculated flex, almost like she wanted everyone to know who still had the upper hand. And honestly, it's no surprise Anna wants out. Blake's mean girl reputation isn't just a rumor, it's been echoed by multiple insiders. In fact, a former assistant from the first film allegedly quit the industry because of her. That bombshell resurfaced when a Simple Favor co-star Henry Golding posted about the sequel. In the comments, former assistant director Barbara Seaman dropped a message that shook fans. I worked with you on the first one. My experience with everyone was absolutely amazing, except for a certain someone who's the reason. I quit being an AD. Guess who that person is? I wish you all the best with this though. Ouch, and she didn't stop there. In a follow-up comment, Barbara added, thanks for the kindness. I want to avoid attention around this, but I will say, she was cruel to many. I cried my way home many nights because you try so hard to please someone who is never pleased, and constantly puts you down. I can't believe it's actually coming back to her. Though Barbara later deleted her comments, fans had already saved the receipts. And now, with the sequel in motion, it's clear, Anna is done pretending. The tension hasn't just lingered, it's boiled over. So, could this be the final straw? Fans think so. Many are convinced Anna's recent speech at the BAFTA was a not-so-subtle jab at Blake. While presenting Best Director, Anna praised filmmakers for commanding respect on set. A nice sentiment, unless you know the backstory. For years, Blake has faced accusations of undermining directors, particularly when it comes to demanding control over final cuts. And Justin Baldoni, the very director she's now embroiled in a legal war with, is one of them. So, was Anna's speech just a coincidence? Most fans say no. One even summed it up perfectly. When Anna said, we all respect directors, the unspoken part was, except Blake Lively. Anna's known for her sharp wit. If that was shade, it was expertly delivered. Meanwhile, Blake isn't backing down. Instead of letting the controversy cool, she's doubling down and taking the fight into the courtroom. Her legal team has filed a subpoena demanding access to Justin Baldoni's phone and internet records, as well as records from his associates. Why? She claims Justin orchestrated a smear campaign against her, and she wants the receipts to prove it. The internet, however, isn't buying it. Fans have called Blake's legal strategy a ridiculous reach and a massive invasion of privacy. One person even joked a colonoscopy would be less invasive than what Blake is trying to pull here. And good luck getting a judge to approve that. But the most shocking allegation, at Justin's own movie premiere, Blake reportedly pulled a major power move. According to onlookers, Justin was allegedly forced to stay in the basement while Blake stole the spotlight upstairs. One fan wrote, "She really did this. This is next level cruel. Justice for Justin." So, what's next? At this point, it's clear Anna Kendrick is done. She doesn't want to share press duties, posters, or headlines with Blake Lively. And with all the tension surrounding Another Simple Favor, it's hard to imagine the two working together ever again. Hollywood might be trying to paper over the cracks, but the truth is out, and fans are watching every move. Blake's legal mess isn't just threatening her image, it could tank the entire project. And Anna, she may be walking away, not just from the drama, but from Blake, for good. So, what do you think? Is Anna making the right move by distancing herself? Is Blake's legal battle spiraling out of control? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think about this unfolding Hollywood mess. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Your support helps us bring you all the latest drama from inside the industry. Trust us, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Click now to watch our next video.